Got the last win, though, over DeWong.
Yeah, same thing with Kachi. But that's why I was kind of impressed with Capito's little rebound there at the end. He made a couple of nice outs. Yeah, they're both exactly tied as far as the matches, 15 of 20.
So I kind of feel like I give the breaking edge, just not just because this first one's on the pink.
Yeah, probably just above the 7.
Hit the ball as well.
Yeah, Jeremy, you don't get much closer than this, though, right? You're looking actually leading in that department, only 92, but then Racks 1, Januarta 12 and 7,
Yeah, that's
Melling 12, and that's
so. But what's their records?
really any closer.
And where's Robbie at ahead of them? Just one match, I believe. Yeah.
Correct, 16 of 27.
Yeah. So if it came down to Racks, he's a little behind Chris at the moment. Possibly DeWong or FSR. We'll see. This is what I was talking about. Did get the odd ball there.
Thick. I mean, never really there. The thick hit, though, why the cue ball finished behind it. Yeah, all depends on. Yeah, I was gonna say, all depends on if he can clear the 9 and where he gets on the 4 as to what. I think you trickle it in up and down.
Yeah, hit it beautifully. Center of the pocket. Scene filler. And I didn't even hear about, no, this is the guy to beat or anything. Just several Euros came up to me and said, hey, this is the next few. They just knew how great he was already. And I don't know if the players really feel that about Januarta yet, but I think he's.
Just no question. You just don't see any waver from him. And quickly, 2-0 up over. Watch the 9 here. One rail to the side, and it was close. He's okay now, but really at the mercy of what this young man does at the point.
Yeah, we're calling this pure. That's the one I really like to see and think that it will not be denied. A lot of pros that are veterans that sometimes don't recognize those things and spin.
Yeah, a little light. Should be okay.
Back in the day and compare the, a little more towards the young guys than the ones did years ago, and not knocking the guys years ago. Just trying to win. I mean, players are always talking about things, and they're certainly here to help these youngsters.
About the savviness, about the maturity.
Far, at least on the main table. And it's just, I think he's just kind of doesn't know at the moment what to do on this table on the break.
So, up table is the play.
It's a little firm. Yeah, this could be cut off. How do you feel about
better
it?
than you can.
Yeah. I think Chris should take it on, to be fair.
Yeah, he just took a little more time looking at it than I thought he would. Yeah, Chris.
I didn't. Yeah, go ahead.
Never give that.
He's involved unless he's going way wide. Yeah, he can.
Real short. I mean, how do you not recognize how big those balls will have to get some things dialed in over time?
Yeah, and dialed in like your practice and all of them until they come up in the game, and you're like, well, I haven't really shot this type very much. So.
Right. And for the most part,
kind of, if you looked at him after the break, he just doesn't. Well, this has got to go a little. It's going to get there.
Absolutely perfect. I mean, that tight position there, and he kind of knew it all along that he was good.
That way you give enough room to go by the 9. And that's a shot you have to have. That way you can hit certain lines. Direction happen. Now you're cutting off certain lines you need. When I teach rolling the ball with English, you know how many variables there are or how many different ways you can use that? Like Efren Reyes. I don't mean super light all the time, just more of the rolling kind of stroke.
Yeah, like a above center or center and above rolling kind of stroke.
Right.
You can do that at a medium to just below. He definitely has a chance to lose the 2 spot.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do that.
Corner. Yeah.
But it was a little different, obviously, but my point being is he didn't try to guide it, but even though it was minimal movement. Could have used maybe an inch. to earlier where some would dig, but I really like this right here because it's just hard to make much of a mistake with the speed. Again, we'll get the information. I'll try to speculate too much, but I don't know if Chris has a chance to loss. Awesome stuff, this kid, I'll tell you.
Yeah, and I have a feeling we're going to be watching a lot of him as this year continues forward. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We will be back once again very shortly.